to The Real News with Katie, where you will always get the truth of the news about what's really going on all across America, from the streets to the White House. Today, I want to talk about Columbus Day. For so many of us, we have written it off and we have focused on the negatives of Columbus and what he has done for our country. But I will tell you what, I am an American patriot. And I love America, the land of America, and what makes us who we are. So let's get into a tiny history lesson of the truth of Columbus Day. More than 500 years ago, Christopher Columbus's intrepid voyage to the New World ushered in a new era of exploration and discovery. His travels led to European contact with the Americas, and a century later, the first settlements on the shores of the modern-day United States. On October 9th, we celebrated Columbus Day to commemorate the great Italian who opened a new chapter in world history and to appreciate his enduring significance in the Western Hemisphere. When Christopher Columbus and his crew sailed across the Atlantic Ocean on the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, it marked the beginning of a new era of American history. For Italian Americans, Christopher Columbus represented one of the first of many immeasurable contributions of Italy to the American history. As a native of Genoa, Columbus inspired early immigrants to carry forth their rich Italian heritage to the New World. Today, the United States benefits from the warmth and generosity of nearly 17 million Italian Americans, whose love of family and country strengthened the fabric of our nation. For our beautiful Italian American communities and Americans of every background, Columbus remains a legendary figure. But sadly, in recent years, radical activists have sought to undermine Christopher Columbus's legacy. These extremists seek to replace discussion of his vast contributions with talks of failings, his discoveries with atrocities, and his achievements with transgressions, aka sin. Rather than learn from our history, this radical ideology and its adherents seek to revise it, deprive it of its splendor, and mark it as inherently sinister. They seek to squash any dissent from the orthodoxy. We must not give in to these tactics or consent to such a bleak view of our history. We must teach future generations about our storied heritage, starting with the protection of monuments to our intrepid heroes like Columbus. This June, the president signed an executive order to ensure that any person or group destroying or vandalizing a federal monument, memorial, or statue is persecuted to the fullest extent of the law. He has also taken steps to ensure that we will preserve our nation's history. We will promote patriotic education. In July, there was another executive order that was signed to build and rebuild monuments to iconic American figures in a national garden of American heroes. In September, the president announced the creation of the 1776 Commission, which will encourage and does encourage our educators to teach our children about the miracle of American history and honor our founding. In addition to last month, there was another executive order signed to root out the teachings of racially divisive concepts from the federal workplace, many of which are grounded in the same type a revisionist history that is trying to erase Christopher Columbus from our national heritage. Together, we must safeguard our history and stop this new wave of iconoclasm by standing against those who spread hate and division. On this past Columbus Day, 2020, we embrace the same optimism that led Christopher Columbus to discover the New World. We inherit that optimism along with the legacy of the American heroes who blazed the trail, settled the continent, tamed the wilderness, and built a single greatest nation the world has ever seen. In commemoration of Christopher Columbus's historic voyage, the Congress, by joint resolution of April 30th, 1934, modified in 1968, has requested that President Trump proclaim the second Monday of October of each year as Columbus Day. Straight from the president reads the follow. Now, therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim October 12th, 2020, that has already passed, as Columbus Day. I call upon the people of the United States to observe this day with appropriate ceremonies and activities, probably like barbecue and sweet tea, if you're in Georgia. I also direct that the flag of the United States has displayed on all public buildings on the appointed day in honor of our diverse history and all who have contributed to shaping this nation. In witness thereof, I have unto set my hand this 9th day of October in the year of our Lord, 2020, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 245th. Donald J. Trump. This is a proclamation by the President of the United States. We will safeguard our history. We will tell the truth of what really happened, and we will not focus on the transgressions of the people, but the freedom and the heritage and the legacy of all the heroes that have made America, America. May God bless the President, his family, the White House. God bless America, and God bless you. See you next time.